This is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a 12 by 14 inch canvas that I put a layer of paint around the outside edge and tipped somewhat to make the heaviness of it be more equal. Now I'm going to do something that I usually do, and I'm going to spread some of it to the edge. Although I think I'm going to have less trouble with this going over the edge this time because I put more paint down. But by the same token, I'm going to have to put a pillow in the center to work with what I want. And I'm not sure how more paint around the outside edge is going to work with that. So this is an experiment for me. But I'm fairly confident it's a good experiment for me. I'm going to take some of this, move it in. I almost always have too much paint come off one side and not enough come off the other side. So I'm trying to manage my ineptitude in some new way. So let's put a pillow . This is Sherwin Williams White Satin. Sounds so romantic, doesn't it? And I will be scooping and dragging. I did think about doing transfers, but it's just more time involved than I have to offer right now. But I hope to do it soon. Now, I don't think there's no canvas showing, but I see that there's sort of a gap there. I don't think that that's actually much of a problem. Not being able to see where the paint is flowing is a little bit of a problem. Let's flip that around so I can see. Oh, and I see that is a gap. Okay, never mind. I've got I'm a Color Arte affiliate, and I've got my Prizm pours and Primary Elements ready to go. I am trying to make it as equal as I can. This is the largest puddle I've put on. It's not really the deepest. Usually they're deeper in the center. So I've got an acetate sheet, and I'm thinking about making a really large swipe, but I'm contemplating using a whole bunch of gold. This is Mayan gold. It's a Prizm pour. And I'm going to use some golden product nickel azo gold. Quinacridone nickel azo gold. And some orange crush. Kind of didn't think I was going to do what I'm doing, so forgive me if I'm a little shocked. I'm going to try and concentrate my vast majority of colors at one end that are similar, and that is sour lemon with a little bit of orange crush added to it. I'll keep that handy in case I want to change that. This is saffron. They're not very different from each other, the areas, but hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, my jasmine is plugged. So let me just take the top off since I don't think I have anything else. I could use Rhapsody Rose or Tempting Tulip, but I really like the jasmine. And it's time to make some more, obviously. And I'll leave that over there. Maybe I can still get some more out of that. Then I've got Egyptian Blue. Jasmine is a primary element, if I didn't say. The Egyptian Blue is I believe, a Prizm pour. And I've been using some Midnight Shadow, and I'm surprised I don't have it out here. So actually, instead of Midnight Shadow, maybe I'm going to use some deep amethyst. Although I also pulled out some marooned. That's the deep amethyst. This is the marooned. I've got some frozen left over that I've been meaning to use up. It's in a container that isn't going to keep it that fresh for much longer. But I guess it's working better than I thought, so I'll just keep adding something to make it thinner viscosity, so long as I don't leave it in the sun. So last but not least, I have, I believe, Prussian Violet, which is an extreme color, and I'm looking forward to using it very much. And I'm being called to green, but I'm going to ignore it. Am I going to ignore it? I don't know. Maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to ignore it. This is Fandango. And if I were doing smaller swipes, which I really could, do I want to change my horses in midstream? Yeah, I'm going to change. I'm going to use the Australian Floetrol with Amsterdam Black, and I'd better do it judiciously because I'm running low. It's time to mix some more. Which reminds me, Pixel Paint Designs sells Australian Floetrol, and there's a 10% off Colourarte coupon. 10% off coupon. There's a 20% off Colourarte coupon code. Now, pretty much never be able to keep what's on the edge because it will always fly off unless I can tip it up into the painting, and I'm not planning on that right now. More black, which is nice and thick. I made an especially thick batch to suit me, and I'm very pleased that I did. Let's pull that where it belongs. I know it's kind of sad that I get to use those colors and then they're going to be gone anyway. Well, that's pretty cool. I do see that I have an unswiped area, which is possibly a cool thing and possibly not. So I'm going to use a little acetate tool. If you ever need the video for these, there is an acetate tool creation video. That's, yeah, okay, never mind. I dribbled. I've got beautiful colors. I'm so glad I put that green in there. It's stellar. I kind of figure as long as there's color left on the tool, I'm allowed to use it. I might be wrong to think so. I know one thing, there's a lot of paint on here. Throw that in the bucket. I'm going to get my glasses. It'll take me 2 seconds. 1001, 1002. Can't believe I did that with no glasses. This is really sharp. Okay, I've got a couple of palette knives. I kind of want to put some cell activator in here and blow on it. because I can sort of thing. I like the odd shapes that I've gotten lately on some of my compositions. They're just, they're extraordinary because of those odd shapes. I want a playing card. I wonder, am I safe trying to use it? Maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. It's a risky business. And everything along the outside edge is probably going to go away. Alright, well that's pretty cool, but I don't think it's a good idea to try any more of that because I don't think it's going to work out for me. So I'm going to stick with my favorite palette knives. And I don't mind that there's some paint on them either, because that'll help shed the paint that comes after. I like to pull up. This could be pretty messy when I shed it. This is pretty cool right now. I like it a lot. It's too bad I don't get to keep any of these. I don't know. That looks like dragon scales right there. I'm going to steal some of that paint. Hoping my head is not obscuring your vision. Oh, that's very cool. This is so awesome. Wow. Pull up. And that's where I put that mouth-blown bloom in there. Where else am I going to steal some paint from? Wherever I can is the answer to that. I'm going to steal some of this. Pull all the way up. I'm going to like this. I'm not going to want it to spin. But there's so many cool things going on here. I love that I can pull paint like off the back of the spatula. It doesn't really make any sense to me how it works, but I'm not complaining. Pull up, fill in the space I just stole that from. I hate to see it go. That's a bubble. Go away, bubble. Slow your roll when you start to pull your pretty colors, because otherwise you'll lose your cells. And if you see there's paint on your palette knife and it wants to come off, that's a good time to utilize it. Alright, that's just all too cool. It doesn't make me want to do anything else. That's not going to stop me from trying to force myself to, though. Wonderful colors. Wonderful, wonderful. Those are some awesome cells. I need to steal those. Same for these. That's just a party. Not sure about that little tail I was dragging there. I can make it into something else, I think. you take your time, you really have a choice about the shape of the drags you put down. I love having some paint on my palette knife that stays there as the beginning. That way, when I scoop, I have more chance of utilizing. Wow, I took too much time. After 2 minutes, I'll have 2 minutes left. I'm gonna have to get busy here. I was enjoying myself too much. It's going to be sad to see what goes, because I'm loving this. What else do I want to move? I don't really want to do a whole lot of anything. I don't even want to spiral. Where do I need paint? I've got paint on my card that I need to let go of. For some reason the paint just dried right around that edge. Just stuck my finger in the painting. Maybe that's a sign that I should do something with those tiger cells. Alright, so it's time. It's go time. I want a really good picture of that because that is really cool. Hopefully I don't have too many reflections. Whoa, that's a lot of paint coming off. My barrier is not doing a good job of stopping it either. No matter how many times I try and think I'll do a minimalist painting with very little color to begin with, I still need to do that. That has not happened. But this is gorgeous. And we are going to spin until I don't see any gap there anymore. There, I found a place to fill in the... Alright. I do sell my artwork and I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And I'm going to spin that one more time, and that is fantastic. And I might spin more than one more time. Who knows? I've got a different barrier. I need to extend my edge out somehow. I can see paint flying out in the crack underneath. This is not good. Maybe if I flip it over, it'll help. Oh yeah, that'll help because I stuck my hand in the paintiness. One more time. This is awesome. I'm totally loving this. I will try and do a minimalist piece. I love you guys. Please share my videos. Please give me a thumbs up when you like my videos and leave me a comment. You keep my morale boosted, and I really appreciate you who have joined the membership, and I hope you're enjoying the 110 plus videos. This is awesome. Wow. This is, oh wow. I see I've got a spot over there. What do I have? I need something right there. Wow, and right here. Maybe that means I should spin another time instead of sticking my finger in paint on my silicone mat. But otherwise, it's gorgeous. I see a little bit of a bubble. Those were good colors. I'm just going to figure whatever I have on my edge, I'll have to fill in. I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Check on my my 29 lists of 100 videos and know that they're available by topic and genre also. And all you need to do is ask for a link and I will help you out. No problem. That needs to be straightened out a little bit. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Wow. Let's shimmer it at you. Oh, the shimmer is beautiful. I'm so glad I added that green at the end. That was just the best thing ever. That's just perfect. This is orchid dragons or some such thing. Alright, I've got 1 minute left to tell you guys. Please check out my community board for tomorrow's video at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time I post. I give lessons to the house in Spring Hill,